Here we are. I have the wig already on my mannequin head. I've done a lot of the styling or just molding on the mannequin head because I don't really like doing a lot of that on my head because I don't like pressing a hot comb on my head because I'll be burning myself. So I do it on the mannequin head. And as you can see, we are doing a middle part. I'm going in with the even tinted lace, which I still don't like, but I'm just trying to use it because I paid for it and I'm not trying to waste my money. But I'm spraying it on the closure to kind of give it some color so it blends in a little bit better with my skin. Or you can go in with foundation or powder, whatever you want to go in with. And here I'm just putting the wig on and we're gonna see what she's looking like. And it does look a lot better. It was a little, the lace was a little bit too light initially, and I think it looks a lot better with the even spray, but I do want to find something that is a little less orangey tone, if that makes sense. So here I am just going in and putting it where I want it to be before I start spraying anything or adhering anything down. And then I'm gonna go in and cut off the little tabs on the side because obviously you don't want those on there because your closure may not lay as flat as you may like it to if you leave them there. So of course, you guys know I'm going in with my even lace bond spray, and this is in the red. I'm still waiting for this to run out before I go ahead and buy the black one because I did get a lot of people saying that the black one is the best one. So I'm waiting until this one runs out, but I'm just going in with my blow dryer and just combing that in to my forehead. I used to do it, you guys know, I would just spray it and then put the elastic band on and let it sit, but I ain't got time for that. And it dries really, really quickly anyway when you just do it this way. So that's why I'm going in and making sure it's nice and laid. So we're going to keep combing until it's not like super crispy because you don't want it to be crusty. And then I'm going to take off the excess lace. I do like to leave like a tiny bit left because it makes it easier for me personally to reinstall the wig if I have a little bit of lace to work with to kind of grip in a sense. So I'm leaving like a little teeny bit, not a whole lot. And then just to seal the deal, I'm gonna go in and spray that spray one last time, just a little bit, not a whole lot. And then I'm gonna take a elastic band to make sure it's super duper laid once I remove it and start to work on the rest of the wig. And just so you guys know, I did wipe the makeup off my forehead. I've gotten questions about that. I don't actually put a lot of makeup on my forehead anyway, so I don't really have to worry about that in the first place. And also this light patch on my cheek, I know people are like staring at it. It is a pimple patch. I have a pimple and I put this on to bring the pimple down a notch because she was just doing the most. So that's what that is for anyone who's wondering. I meant to say this in the beginning, but I feel like someone's gonna be like, what the hell is that? So yeah, it's a pimple patch. But anyways, I'm going in and showing you guys what the hair looks like in its full, beautiful capacity. I did dye this hair jet black because y'all know jet black is my baby. I cannot do the 1B. I just cannot. It doesn't look that great on me, and black just makes everything pop. So I've already done like a rough straighten in this hair. So I'm gonna go in with some BioSilk to add some sheen to it. And then I'm gonna go through and do like a rough straighten because I kind of already did a little bit just so that it wouldn't be so difficult for me to get it as straight as I could while it's on my head. I prefer to straighten or do any sort of curling, crimping, all that straightening on a mannequin head because you can really see in the back and you get the lumps and the bumps and all that. But I obviously am doing it on camera here because I want you guys to see the process. It's not really anything special, but I'm just going through taking chunks and just straightening it and not going too crazy because I technically already went through and straightened it. So I'm just going through to kind of fix it up because obviously I've been manipulating it and doing stuff, so it looks like basically it's been manipulated. So I'm just going in with my straightener, which is from Amazon. I will have it linked down below, and I'm just chasing it with my rat tooth comb and just making sure that everything's nice and sleek. And as you can see, it is getting very, very straight and it is so beautiful. Like, I love me a good jet black. I love jet black. It's so nice. This is like one of the blackest black hair dyes that I've ever used. I will link it down below as well because it is the bomb. Okay, as you can see, it is black and it's permanent. So ain't no washing out, ain't no bleeding, ain't none of that. You might have to go in the future and do the roots over or something, but I do think this is one of the best black hair dyes that I've ever used pretty much in my entire life, honestly. So as you can see, it is nice and sleek. It is giving fresh relaxer. Okay, it looks really good. It actually kind of looks like it has some texture to it. Like, it's not yucky, but it kind of looks like that. Like, it's very thick and full, if that makes sense. But this is what it's looking like. So beautiful, y'all. Love it. Okay, Alipearl does it for me every single time. But I did go ahead and go in on the other side. I didn't show that because it was pretty boring, so I just cut that out. But here I'm just going to take off the elastic band. And this is what we're looking like. You can most definitely leave it like this. It actually doesn't look that bad. All I need to do is fix that little line of demarcation right there. But for me personally, I don't feel like my wig laying skills are there yet for me to just be out here with no baby hairs, okay? Y'all ain't about to see these flaws, okay? So I'm just going in on the little baby hairs that I'm sectioning out and plucking them. I have been learning to really tone it down a little bit. I still am a little extra when it comes to baby hairs, but I forget every time that I need to pluck them. I need to thin them out and make them look more realistic and not like little bangs on my forehead. So here I'm just going in and plucking it, not too much because I don't want to end up balding the doggone baby hairs the first go round and not being able to, you know, have them for future wear. So you don't want to pluck like crazy, but you want to pluck to the point where it's not like super dense, if that makes sense. So after I take my razor comb and just kind of cut them a little jaggedly, I'm going to take my flat iron, and I'm not going to keep them this long. I just don't want to cut too much too soon. So here I'm going in and cutting off the excess. I just wanted to kind of get it shaped in the direction I wanted it, and I didn't want to cut off too much because you can't add, but you can take away. So I'm just taking these little eyebrow scissors that I use for my wig installs and just cutting it and making it look a little less OD, okay? So I'm just gonna do that on this side, and I went ahead and stopped here because I literally went and did the same thing on the other side. I didn't feel like it was necessary to show, but I just wanted to show y'all that it is a bit more toned down. And like I said in a previous hair video, I wanna start making my edges kind of mimic my edges, and my temples are a little bit more sparse than every other part of my hairline. So I wanted to kind of give the same vibe and look like my hairline, because sometimes wigs be making me look like a whole nother person and I'd be like, who is that? Okay, so we're working. It's a work in progress over here, but I do think that I'm getting better at the wig installs. Y'all may think otherwise, but I think I'm doing pretty damn good. So this is pretty much the final result. I did go ahead and go in on the other side and do that off camera, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the full length of the hair in a second, and you guys are going to love it because I love it. It looks so freaking good. So this is what the hair looks like in its full capacity. I did trim off like a tiny amount, and as you can see, it is super long still. I'm 5'7", and the hair comes past my butt. It's like well past my butt. It's like mid-thigh. So if you're 5'7", it can kind of give you an idea of where it's going to fall on you. And this is what the back of the hair looks like. It is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely check out Alipearl. I will have all of the links listed down below for you guys to check it out. I love this hair. I hope you guys love it too. And definitely give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys like this install, and I will see you all